Now we are going to discuss about quantity theory of gases in first year physics. So, whenever we know that the molecules in the gases are moving in random directions and they collide themselves, the collision between these molecules is nothing but elastic collisions. Elastic collisions. Whenever we take ideal gas, that is considered an ideal gas, okay, this is enclosed in a this cube. Then what happens here? The molecules of the gas exert a pressure on the walls of the container, in all directions. Now, the pressure exerted by these molecules on the walls of the container, we know that P is equal to one third mn c bar square. So here n is nothing but what? Number of molecules per unit volume. So n is equal to total number of molecules per unit volume. So now substitute this value in this equation. P is equal to one third m into n by v c bar square. Now we write here PV is equal to one third. What we write here? One third mn c bar square. Okay. So this is PV is equal one third mn c bar square. But PV is equal to what we write here? PV is equal to n or T. PV is equal to n or T. So here c bar square is nothing but what? It is nothing but mean square speed of gas molecules. Mean square speed of gas molecules. So here substitute this value in the above equation. N or T is equal to one third m n c bar square. And also we know that 1 mole of any gas containing Avogadro number of molecules. 1 mole of gas containing Avogadro number of molecules. So n moles of gas containing how many molecules is nothing but n moles of gas is containing n into Na. That is equal to, we write here, capital N is equal to small n into Na. Now substitute this value in our equation here. So n or T is equal to one third m into here n a c bar square. So here multiply both sides with 3 by 2. What we get here? 3 by 2 n or T is equal to 1 by 2. 3 cancel, 1 by 2 mn Na c bar square. Okay. Now here nn also cancel. Now bring this Na to this side. 3 by 2 r by Na into T is equal to half m into c bar square. We know that here R by Na is equal to Kb, Boltzmann constant. Now what we write here? Here 3 by 2 Kb into T is equal to half m into c bar square. This is kinetic energy of one molecule. Kinetic energy of one molecule. One molecule. So, one molecule, that means this is average kinetic energy. Average kinetic energy of one gas molecule. That is equal to, here we write average kinetic energy of gas molecules is equal to E bar is equal to what we write here, 3 by 2 kBT. 3 by 2 kBT. So, here this can be written as, here 1 mole of gas, 1 mole containing, 1 mole of gas contains Na molecules, Na molecules, the Avogadro number of molecules. So, n moles of gas contain, how many molecules are? Small n into Na, small n into Na. This is kinetic energy, average kinetic energy of one gas molecules. So, now we write as for 1 mole, okay, E bar is equal to, here we write his for n moles of gas, the average kinetic energy, that is equal to 3 by 2, what we write here, Na Kb into T, Kb into T. Okay, 1 mole of gas is nothing but how many molecules are there? Na molecules. N moles of gas containing how many molecules? N into Na. This is average kinetic energy of one gas molecule. So, n moles of average kinetic energy of n moles of gas is nothing but what? E bar is equal to 3 by 2 small n into Na Kb into T. So, that is equal to E bar is equal to average kinetic energy of gas molecules. So, 3 by 2, here capital Na and Kb, that is written as R. So, 3 by 2 nRT, 3 by 2 nRT. So, then we know that here E bar is directly proportional to absolute temperature. That means what? Whenever we increase temperature, average kinetic energy of gas molecules also increases. So, that average kinetic energy of gas molecules depends upon temperature. This is a very important result we obtain. Okay. Now, this E bar is directly proportional to T. That means whenever the temperature increases, molecular speed also increases. Molecular speed also increases. So, this is about kinetic interpretation of temperature. Now, based on this, we define also, here we define absolute zero. We define absolute zero. Here we write of m into C bar square is equal to 3 by 2 kBT. Okay. Now, whenever T is equal to 0, at absolute 0, T is equal to 0 Kelvin, then what happens here? Of m into C bar square is equal to 0. That means C bar square is equal to 0. So, the temperature at which mean square speed of gas molecules becomes 0, that temperature is called absolute 0. Okay. That means here average kinetic energy of a gas molecule, average kinetic energy of a gas molecule is 0. So, when T is equal to 0, of m into C bar square is equal to 0. That means average kinetic energy of gas molecules is 0 at a particular temperature. That temperature what we known as absolute 0. So, here the molecular motion stops. Molecular motion stops. This is nothing but what we call here, that is absolute 0. Right. Now, we are going to discuss another topic in the kinetic theory of gases, that is, if a gas has f degrees of freedom, How many degrees of freedom? F degrees of freedom. If a gas has F degrees of freedom, find the ratio of Cp and Cv. Cp and Cv. This is very important topic. So here now we are going to discuss about law of equipartition of energy. Law of equipartition of energy. What is the law of equipartition of energy? Law of equipartition. Law of equipartition of energy. So it states that energy associated with each degree of freedom of a gas molecule will be the same, and it is equal to half kBT, which is equal to, that means energy contributed to the gas molecules in each degree of freedom is half kBT. Okay, right. So if we take ideal gas, then there is no intermolecular forces in ideal gas. So the intermolecular forces of the intermolecular forces in ideal gas is 0. Okay, so potential energy of ideal gas is 0. So potential energy is 0. Why? Because there is no intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules in ideal gas. So that intermolecular force of attraction also 0. That means the total energy of ideal gas is only due to kinetic energy of gas molecules. So in ideal gas there is no force of attraction between the molecules. So total kinetic energy is nothing but what? So total energy is nothing but due to the only kinetic energy of gas molecules. So here total energy, that is equal to total kinetic energy, is equal to, if a gas has F degrees of freedom, gas has F degrees of freedom, then total energy is equal to F by 2 nRT, where F is number of degrees of freedom, N is number of moles, R is, we know that universal gas constant, and T is absolute temperature. Okay, so we know that Cv is equal to what we write here, 1 by N into dq by dt. So we write that from first law of thermodynamics, so when the gas is heated at a constant volume, it does not do any work. So that dq is equal to, we write here, du plus dw. So dq is equal to du. That means here du is equal to, so dq is equal to what we write here, ncv dt. So here, so du is equal to, here we write ncv dt. So total internal energy of 1 mole of ideal gas, total energy of 1 mole of ideal gas, U is equal to, put N is equal to 1, F by 2 RT. Okay. Now to obtain Cv, differentiate above equation. So du by dt. So that is equal to Cv, that is equal to what we write here, F by 2 R. This is equation 1. Here dq is equal to du. So du by dt is equal to Cv, that is equal to F by 2R. So we know that that relation Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Okay. So Cp is equal to Cv plus R. So Cp is equal to Cv means here F by 2 or this is R. So Cp is equal to here R into F by 2 plus 1. Cp is equal to what we write here, R into F by 2 plus 1. Now Cp by Cv is equal to R into F by 2 plus 1 divided by what we write here, R into F by 2. R gets cancelled. So Cp by Cv is equal to here 1 plus 2 by F. This is very important. Cp by Cv is equal, that is equal to what right here, gamma, that is equal to 1 plus 2 by F. So now we are going to discuss what is the value of Cp and Cv and gamma values in monoatomic and diatomic and triatomic or polyatomic gases, right? For monoatomic gas, So here for monoatomic gas, F is equal to 3. F is equal to what? 3. That is equal to Cp is equal to what we write here, Cp is equal to 3 by 2 R. Now Cv is equal to, this is Cv, Cp is equal to here what we write here, R into F by 2 plus 1, that is equal to 5 by 2 R. 5 by 2 R. Now substitute these values, F is equal to 3. For monoatomic gas, degrees of freedom F is equal to 3 in the equation 1. So F is equal to 3, that is equal to 3 by 2 R, that is Cv. So Cp is equal to here R into F by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 plus 1, that is equal to 5 by 2 R. For diatomic gas, what we write here, F is equal to 5 degrees of freedom. Diatomic gas has 3 translation degrees of freedom, 2 rotational degrees of freedom. So Cv is equal to, substitute this value in this equation, what we get here, 5 by 2 R, and Cp is equal to, I add one more extra, that is equal to 7R by 2. 7R by 2. So here for triatomic gas, for triatomic gas, degrees of freedom F is equal to 6. Triatomic gas or polyatomic gas. Now substitute this value in Cv. So Cv is equal to what we get here, Cv is equal to here 3R. Cv is equal to 3R. Cp is equal to what we get here, substitute this F is equal to 6, 4R. Now calculate gamma value also. So gamma is equal to, for monoatomic gas, Cp by Cv, that is equal to what we write here, 5 by 2 R divided by 3 by 2 R. R gets cancelled, we get here 5 by 3. We get what here, 5 by 3 for monoatomic gas. For diatomic gas, gamma is equal to Cp by Cv, that is equal to 7R by 2 divided by 5 by 2R. 2 gets cancelled, R gets cancelled, that is equal to 7 by 5 for diatomic gas. So here for triatomic gas, low temperature. So gamma is equal to here 4R by 3R, R cancel, 4 by 3 for triatomic gas. Whenever the temperature increases for triatomic gas, one more degree of freedom is added, that is vibrational degrees of freedom, but we do not consider vibrational degrees of freedom here. At low temperature, F is equal to 0. Okay, at low temperature. Okay. So this is about ratio of specific heats.